Ever wondered how wild pigs are raised? You might be surprised. These intriguing creatures, known for their resilience and adaptability, lead lives that are far more complex than one might initially imagine. Did you know, for instance, that wild pigs are among the most widely distributed large mammals on the planet, or that they're remarkably intelligent, even compared to domestic pigs? Quite the fascinating creatures, aren't they? Stick around to discover the fascinating process of raising wild pigs. Before diving into the process of raising wild pigs, let's understand their natural lifestyle. Adaptable and resilient, wild pigs can be found in a diverse range of habitats. From lush forests to arid deserts, these intelligent creatures have learned to thrive in environments many would consider inhospitable. Their resilience is a testament to their versatility and adaptability. Wild pigs are highly social animals, living in groups known as sounders. These groups usually consist of a couple of adult females and their offspring. Dominance hierarchies are established within these groups, with older and larger pigs often being the leaders. The social structure of wild pigs is complex and dynamic, which is a crucial factor to consider when raising them. When it comes to diet, wild pigs are opportunistic omnivores. This means they will eat almost anything they can find. Their diet can include roots, fruits, small animals, and even carrion. Their ability to consume a wide range of food sources is another testament to their adaptability and resilience. Wild pigs are also known for their behaviors. They are primarily nocturnal, active mainly during the night to avoid predators and the heat of the day. They are also known to be quite destructive, using their strong snouts to root in the ground for food, often causing significant damage to the environment. This behavior, while natural for wild pigs, can pose challenges when raising them in a controlled environment. Understanding the natural lifestyle of wild pigs is key to understanding how to raise them. Their adaptability, social structure, diet, and behaviors all play a role in their overall well-being and health. These factors should be taken into account when planning how to raise wild pigs, as they can greatly influence the success of the endeavor. Now that we know a bit more about wild pigs, we can better understand how to raise them. So, let's move on to the next part of our journey, where we'll dive into the basics of raising wild pigs. Raising wild pigs isn't quite like raising domestic pigs as you might imagine. The first step is selecting the right land. This isn't your regular backyard or barnyard. Wild pigs need a habitat that mirrors their natural environment. Forests, swamps, and grasslands are their usual stomping grounds, so look for a location that offers a similar feel. And space. Oh, how they love their space. A cramped pig is an unhappy pig. These animals are natural foragers, spending much of their day rooting around in search of food. They require ample room to exhibit this behavior. So if you're thinking about raising wild pigs, make sure you've got plenty of land for them to roam and root around. Now let's talk habitat. Achieving an environment that closely mimics their natural habitat is crucial. Remember, they're wild pigs, not domestic. They're used to a certain way of life, and it's our job to replicate that as closely as possible. This means providing them with plenty of vegetation for foraging, water sources for drinking and wallowing, and areas of cover for shelter and nesting. Beyond the physical environment, we also need to consider the social aspect. Wild pigs are social creatures, living in sounders. That's groups of pigs to you and me. Try to keep them in small groups, mimicking their natural social structure. Finally, remember that wild pigs are not pets. They're wild animals, with instincts and behaviors that differ significantly from their domestic counterparts. Their needs, from diet to space, are distinct. While they can be fascinating to raise, they require a deep understanding of their natural behaviors and environment. Remember, raising wild pigs requires a different approach from domestic pigs. It's all about replicating their natural environment. In our next segment, we'll delve deeper into their diet and health needs, so stay tuned. Feeding wild pigs is a critical aspect of their upbringing. Now let's delve into the specifics of their diet. Wild pigs are known for being omnivorous, which means they consume both plants and animals. They are like the food explorers of the wilderness. Their diet is diverse, ranging from roots, fruits, and grasses to smaller creatures such as insects, worms, and even small reptiles. A balanced and varied diet is crucial for these creatures. When we think about raising wild pigs, Replicating their natural dietary habits should be a priority. This means providing them with a mix of plant-based foods and proteins. It's fascinating how their bodies have adapted to digest a wide array of food items, making them the true survivors of the wild. Now on to health issues. Like any other creature, wild pigs are susceptible to certain health problems. Parasitic infections are common, given their penchant for rooting around in the soil. Regular checkups and deworming are essential to keep them healthy. Other prevalent health issues include foot and mouth disease, swine fever, and pneumonia. These can be prevented with proper care, vaccinations, and a clean habitat. It's also worth noting that obesity can be a problem for wild pigs if they're overfed. Remember, in the wild, their food intake is regulated by availability and the need to search for it. When raising them, it's easy to overfeed, which can lead to weight issues and related health problems. On the bright side, a well-fed and cared-for wild pig can live a healthy and hearty life. A diet that closely mirrors their natural one, regular veterinary care, and a safe and clean environment can contribute immensely to their well-being. Raising wild pigs can be a rewarding experience, especially when we see them thriving and living their best life. So, to wrap this up, a healthy diet is key to raising strong, happy wild pigs. Let's not forget that their health is intertwined with their diet. It's not just about survival, but about ensuring they live a life full of vitality and vigor. Raising wild pigs isn't without its challenges, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. One of the first hurdles in raising wild pigs is managing their behavior. Wild pigs are known for their intelligence, which can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, their cleverness can make them more adaptable to various environments and situations. However, this same intelligence can also lead them to be more curious and sometimes even mischievous, making them a bit of a handful to handle. Another challenge is ensuring their health and well-being. Wild pigs are susceptible to a variety of diseases. They can contract and spread illnesses such as swine brucellosis and pseudorabies, which can be harmful not only to the pigs themselves but also to other animals and even humans. Regular health checks and vaccinations are essential to keep these issues at bay. Moreover, wild pigs have a robust appetite and require a diet that's both nutritionally balanced and plentiful. Meeting these dietary needs can be a bit of a challenge, particularly for those who are new to raising these animals. But despite these challenges, raising wild pigs can come with its fair share of rewards. For starters, wild pigs are excellent at controlling pest populations. They feed on a wide range of insects, grubs, and small rodents, making them a natural pest control solution. Moreover, wild pigs are also great for soil aeration. Their rooting behavior, while sometimes seen as destructive, can actually benefit the soil by turning it over and allowing air, water, and nutrients to penetrate more deeply. This can lead to healthier and more fertile soil. Lastly, there's the sheer joy and satisfaction of successfully raising these intelligent and fascinating creatures. There's something uniquely fulfilling about observing their behaviors, understanding their needs, and witnessing their growth and development. Despite the challenges, raising wild pigs can be a rewarding endeavor if done correctly. It's about patience, understanding, and a commitment to provide the best care for these remarkable animals. Raising wild pigs is a complex process, but here are the key points to remember. First and foremost, understanding the natural lifestyle of wild pigs is crucial. These animals are intelligent, social creatures that need an environment which mirrors their wild habitats as closely as possible. They thrive in a setting where they can engage in their natural behaviors like foraging and rooting. So, when raising them, it's important to provide ample space and an enriching environment. Next, the importance of a healthy diet cannot be understated. Wild pigs have a varied diet in their natural habitats, consuming everything from plants and fruits to small animals. Replicating this dietary diversity is key to maintaining their health and well-being. Then, there are the challenges and rewards to consider. Raising wild pigs is not a walk in the park. It requires time, effort, and resources. There will be hurdles to overcome, from managing their health to ensuring their habitat is safe and stimulating. However, the rewards can be immense. Not only do you contribute to the welfare of these amazing creatures, but you also get to observe their intriguing behaviors and learn about their complex social structures firsthand. Remember, patience and dedication are vital. It's a journey filled with learning and discovery, one that requires a deep understanding and respect for these animals. With these key points in mind, you're well on your way to understanding the fascinating process of raising wild pigs.